Hello everyone, and welcome back to Overrated Blogger. Today, we're diving into the life of a Hollywood legend who brought endless laughter to our screens but battled immense personal struggles, Mathew Perry. From his rise to fame, his heartwarming yet hilarious character as Chandler Bing on Friends, to his painful journey through addiction, and ultimately, his tragic passing under mysterious circumstances. This video will uncover the highs and lows of Mathew's life, his battle with addiction, the shocking controversies surrounding his death, and even some lesser-known facts from his autobiography. Let's begin with where it all started. Mathew Perry was born on August 19, 1969, in Williamstown, Massachusetts. His parents, John Bennett Perry and Suzanne Morrison, divorced when he was just a baby. His mother, a Canadian journalist, moved them to Ottawa, Canada, where she raised Mathew. As a child, Mathew showed signs of a natural performer. He was witty, clever, and had a great sense of humor, even at a young age. But growing up in a split family wasn't easy. He split his time between his mom in Canada and his dad in the United States, which added a layer of complexity to his childhood. Mathew's talent for tennis also emerged during this time. He was so skilled that he considered going pro and was ranked among the top junior players in Canada. However, his passion for acting eventually led him to the world of Hollywood, where he moved as a teenager to live with his father and pursue his dreams. When he arrived in LA, Perry started auditioning and got small roles in TV shows like Growing Pains and Beverly Hills 90210. But it wasn't until 1994 that he landed the role that would change his life forever, Chandler Bing on Friends. The role was a perfect fit for Perry, who infused Chandler with a unique sense of humor, making him one of the most beloved characters on television. The success of Friends skyrocketed him to fame, and he became a household name, along with the rest of the iconic cast. As Friends grew in popularity, so did Perry's fame and fortune. He became known for his comedic timing, sarcastic remarks, and lovable yet awkward personality. However, behind the laughter and success, Mathew was already facing some inner battles. Even though the world saw him as the funny, charming guy on screen, Mathew was struggling with insecurities, pressures of fame, and the onset of addiction. Mathew's journey into addiction started in the mid-90s, around the height of Friends' popularity. He initially struggled with alcohol, but after a jet ski accident in 1997, he was prescribed Vicodin, a powerful painkiller. What started as a prescription turned into an addiction, and soon he was relying on opioids along with alcohol. He later revealed that there were entire seasons of Friends he couldn't remember filming due to his substance abuse. He was in and out of rehab numerous times, but addiction continued to haunt him. He tried to quit several times, but the path to recovery was a tough one. His weight fluctuated, and fans noticed his physical and emotional struggles on screen. Despite his personal challenges, Perry continued to work hard on Friends, using his humor as a coping mechanism. Mathew eventually opened up about his struggles publicly, becoming an advocate for addiction recovery. He even converted his home into a sober living facility to help others battling addiction, proving that he truly wanted to use his experiences to make a difference. His honesty about his struggles inspired many, and he often spoke about the importance of seeking help and not feeling ashamed of addiction. In 2022, Mathew released his memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. In this heartfelt book, he bared it all, the pain, the addiction, the highs, and the lowest lows of his life. Fans appreciated his courage to tell his story honestly, showing a side of himself he had hidden for years. In his memoir Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, Mathew Perry shared an open and deeply personal account of his struggles with addiction. He detailed the harrowing journey he faced over many years, battling dependency on alcohol and prescription drugs, which at one point led him to take up to 55 Vicodin pills a day. Perry described his journey with unflinching honesty, reflecting on the impact his addiction had on his career, relationships, and physical health. He explained how addiction robbed him of happiness even at the height of his success, including during his time on Friends, where he could hardly remember 3 seasons of filming. Despite his immense challenges, Perry used his story to offer hope to others struggling with similar issues, emphasizing the importance of perseverance and finding the will to seek help. After the devastating news of Mathew Perry's passing, the cast of Friends took to social media to bid a heartfelt farewell to their beloved co-star and friend. Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, and David Schwimmer each shared emotional posts reflecting on their cherished memories with Mathew and the deep bond they shared on and off the screen. They expressed their sorrow, paying tribute to Mathew's kindness, humor, and the joy he brought into their lives as Chandler Bing and beyond. They recalled his warmth, resilience, and the laughter he gifted to millions, acknowledging the difficult battles he faced with honesty and courage. These heartfelt messages echoed the profound impact Mathew had on their lives, and they honored him as not just a co-star, but as a true friend and family member, showing the world how much he will be missed. On October 28, Courtney Cox shared a touching tribute to Mathew Perry on Instagram, posting a nostalgic photo of the two together along with another shot featuring Friends castmates Jennifer Aniston, Matt LeBlanc, David Schwimmer, and Lisa Kudrow on the iconic set. "Miss you today," she wrote, adding simply, "and always." Courtney's post, which tagged Mathew's foundation focused on supporting those facing addiction, came after Jennifer Aniston honored him as well. Jennifer shared memorable pictures of Mathew alongside the cast, captioning her post with a 1-year and heartfelt emojis of a dove and mended heart. Since Mathew's passing on October 28, 2023, due to the effects of ketamine, the Friends cast has continued to remember him and his profound legacy. Courtney's recent tribute to her late friend celebrates his unforgettable presence and the lasting impact he had on the beloved series. On October 28, 2023, the world was shocked to learn of Mathew Perry's sudden passing. He was found unresponsive in his pool at his LA home. The news sent waves of sorrow through Hollywood and his fans worldwide. While the initial report suggested he might have drowned, questions soon arose surrounding the cause of his death. Sources revealed that Perry had been prescribed ketamine and other drugs by his doctors to manage his addiction and pain. These prescriptions came under scrutiny when it was found that some of those who had been supplying him were facing criminal charges. This raised many questions among fans and friends. Was his death truly accidental, or were there other factors at play? Just days before his untimely passing stunned fans worldwide, Mathew Perry shared a haunting image on social media, accompanied by a cryptic caption. The nighttime photo captured the Friends actor sitting in his hot tub with headphones on. "So, warm water swirling around makes you feel good? I'm Mattman," he wrote, referring to a playful persona he had been sharing in recent weeks. This Mattman series of posts had left some fans puzzled, while others grew concerned. Only 5 days later, the 54-year-old was discovered unresponsive in a hot tub at his Los Angeles residence. While the official investigation into his death is ongoing and may take weeks to conclude, coroner's records indicate that Perry's body was found in the same location he last posted from. The Los Angeles Times and TMZ were among the first to report the tragic news. Perry had long shared his admiration for Batman, even weaving references to the iconic character into his 2022 memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. In the book's closing line, he wrote, "Someday you, too, might be called upon to do something important, so be ready for it, and when whatever happens, just think, what would Batman do? And do that." During a November 2022 interview with Tom Power, Perry reflected on how he hoped to be remembered, saying, "I'd like to be remembered as somebody who lived well, loved well, was a seeker, and his paramount thing is that he wants to help people. That's what I want." As investigations into Perry's death continued, it came to light that several individuals connected to his medical treatment were under investigation for questionable practices. The prescribing of ketamine and other powerful drugs raised concerns about Hollywood's tendency to rely on prescription medication as a quick fix for issues like addiction and mental health struggles. Some of these medical professionals have since been arrested, bringing more attention to the dark side of celebrity healthcare. Mathew Perry's love life was as complex and turbulent as his struggles with addiction, and he openly discussed it in his memoir and interviews. Over the years, Perry dated several high-profile women, including Julia Roberts, whom he met while she guest-starred on Friends in 1995. Their relationship, however, was short-lived. Perry admitted that his insecurities and fear of not being enough ultimately led him to end things. He also had a brief relationship with Yasmin Bleeth, known for her role on Baywatch, though it, too, didn't last long. In the 2000s, Perry dated actress Lizzie Kaplan, famous for Mean Girls, for about 6 years. While they were together privately and appeared to have a strong bond, they eventually broke up in 2012 due to differing priorities and Perry's personal struggles. In November 2020, Perry became engaged to literary manager Molly Hurwitz, marking a hopeful step towards settling down, but they called off the engagement in June 2021. He later shared that he called it off because he felt he wasn't ready for the responsibility of a committed relationship, emphasizing his focus on sobriety and personal growth. Perry's relationships were often affected by his battles with addiction and self-doubt, which he candidly expressed in his memoir. While he yearned for a stable, long-lasting relationship, Perry struggled to overcome the challenges within himself to achieve it. His romantic life, as he reflected, was a mix of intense passion, fear of intimacy, and the lingering impact of his personal demons. According to the latest news, a real estate developer has bought Mathew Perry's former home in LA. Anita Varmalalian shared that she and her family planned to preserve certain design features of the property as a tribute to Mathew Perry. Their intention is to honor the positive aspects of his life, celebrating his remarkable talent and the joy he brought to countless people. By retaining these design elements, they hope to keep alive the spirit of his legacy and acknowledge the happiness he shared with the world through his work. Anita Varmalalian, who is also a film producer, posted pictures and a video on Instagram, saying she and her family planned to honor the positive aspects of the previous owner's life, his immense talent, and all the joy he brought to so many people. Mathew Perry's life was complex, full of laughter, pain, success, and immense struggles. He brought joy to millions, yet struggled to find peace within himself. His character, Chandler Bing, and his candid memoir have left an indelible mark on fans. Mathew taught us that even those who seem to have it all can face battles we may never fully understand. He left behind a legacy of laughter, resilience, and an important message on the dangers of addiction and the importance of seeking help. Mathew's life reminds us all to show compassion to those around us, as we never truly know the pain someone might be enduring. His journey will continue to inspire, and though he's gone, he'll forever remain in the hearts of his fans. Rest in peace, Mathew Perry. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Overrated Blogger for more in-depth stories of your favorite Hollywood stars. Comment below with your favorite Chandler Bing moment or a message for Mathew. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.